Hey everyone, I'm not even going to ask you if you like snakes, because I know the answer is probably no. I like snakes. That may have a little bit or everything to do with Taylor Swift, but that's not why we're here. Have you seen like the live edge coasters that go around? People use rocks and crystals, and here lately, Julie from Pouring Your Heart Out has been putting little turtles, little flowers, this, that, the other thing. I want to try it with a snake. And I have a very limited experience in making molds, so this is probably all going to go to hell in a handbasket. It seems like if I hit the record button, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. I'd like to see this one. This came out nice, and you know why? Because I didn't record it. If I recorded it, it would be fun. But I didn't, so here we are. It's nice, right? Back to this. I'm going to somehow get it on there. I'm going to use some UV resin probably. And then use my extremely limited mold making knowledge to see if we can cast it. And then from there we'll go ahead and make it look pretty with some pigments and cast it with some resin. One thing I did to prep this was I sprayed it with lacquer, because this is glass and it actually has a lot of little bubbles. And I know that when they make glass, bubbles are okay, but I feel like that was a mistake that the glass maker made, because there's surface bubbles. No, I don't care. It's not good. That'll cast. Whatever's on your object will be in your mold. And then that's what'll come out in your resin. So I put a couple of layers of lacquer on here. So hopefully that'll get it good. If not, it's a test. It's only a test. All right, let's go. Are we here? Are we recording? We're good. Okay. Can you see? Look at how nice the light is. It's a very warm day in California. I'm just using this brand because it's cheap, and I'm cheap. This was sold to me as like a deterrent for pests in your garden. And it's really hilarious because as soon as I showed it to my dogs, they freaked out. They ran away. Okay, so let's start with the head. It's gonna be a little tricky because I can't. No, the light will go through. Haha, because it's glass. Yeah, that's right. I got a pretty strong UV light. I upgraded. So. It's already working. I don't even know if I need to flip it over, but I'm going to. I'm gonna flip her over. Nice. That's a nice little thing. And it's not sponsored. But if y'all want to sponsor me, get in touch. We'll talk. What's with the reflective surfaces? We don't need that. We could do without that. If you guys are listening, Sun X19 Super Sun UV LED nail lamp. Okay, that should be good. I've been rocking a pretty sucky UV light for a hot minute. Wow, that works really good. Okay. Only thing is that resin doesn't really stick to glass. I don't know if you've ever, like, it will, but it doesn't. It won't, I should say, resin doesn't really bond to glass. You know, it'll stick to it, but it won't really bond to it. Okay, let's put a little strip on there. I need to make sure I get these gaps filled in because I don't want the silicone to seep underneath. That'll make it problematic, and we don't need that. Okay. Sorry, dogs. I'll pay the dog tax. Just know if you're tuning into my channel, you're probably gonna hear dogs barking a lot. I try to edit them out, but you know, dogs are gonna dog. That's what they do. They alert us to every single nothing there is, and don't make a peep when there's an actual threat. Good dogs. Right, let's go into time lapse for the rest of it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute. I've kind of shelved this for a bit. What you saw me doing on camera there, I was like sealing it down, but then when I got to the end of it, it wasn't really evenly sitting on this tray, so I redid it, and it's still not evenly sitting on the tray, but yeah, but I give up. And one thing I did that I didn't film was I went into all these little seams where it wraps around. I filled it with UV resin, and then I came and gave the whole thing a coat of UV resin and put a UV coat down here too. Got a piece of sticky back paper. I've got this planter. I'm gonna, I think, is this how you do this? I'm gonna do this. Again, I don't make molds, so I don't know. I'm gonna do this and I think seal it up with some glue or some tape or something. Now, just so we're clear, I'm expecting this to come out with a million different problems because that's how we roll around here. But, you know, ultimately my aim here is to throw my ideas out into the world. Here goes nothing. Ready? Guess I'm going to be making up some more in a second. Are you allowed to use the same cup to mix in so it gets the rolls? Okay, I think that's good. Will it be enough this time? If not, I'm probably just going to come back off camera and top it up and come back to you when we're ready to, you know, make something happen. Wish me luck, y'all. I'm going to need it. Oh, am I still too freaking... Come on, you're almost there. Alright, well, that was a journey. Now, I'm not really sure what happened here. When I pulled the piece out, it had a little bit of like uncured silicone. And I was investigating, but kind of coming up empty on what the deal was there. So I'm a little unsure how this is going to turn out, but you know, we need to just see this through to the end. So let's throw some pigment in there. I got this one. It's like purple, blue, chameleon. Like a knockoff. Oh, that's cute. Look, it's got a little thing. I've never had that before. Have you ever seen that? That's cool. Shoot. Okay, so that'll be helpful because it'll help me get down where the snake is. Maybe we could do a different color up here on the thing. Aside of, you know, technical difficulties, it seems like it worked. Oh goodness, this is just gonna not be good. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna dump a bunch of colors in. We're gonna smooch them around, see what happens. Okay, let's put some interference in there. I hope there's enough. I need glasses. Oh yeah, I got a couple little bonus molds over here that I made. These turned out okay. I'm not going to tell you what they are though. You can be surprised. Okay, that should be enough. Smooch them around. I need a bigger brush. This brush is too small. And you know the rule of pigment, the first color that touches is the first one you'll see. So try to bring them together if you're going to just randomly drop colors in. Because otherwise you'll get patchiness. In fact, I probably will get patchiness because I can't see what the heck I'm doing here. Kind of blind. A little blind. Anyway, I'm just going to time lapse through this. Before we do anything, just pour some clear into this one because I'm going to put like some foils behind it, make it look all, you know, like a crystal. I think that's good. And sorry about the noise. It's kids, summertime, you know. Or maybe you don't know. There's a very verbose 6-year-old girl here who's telling her cousin that he's cheating. what I'm going to do is get in here and my silicone tool and just make sure there's no bubbles lingering in those little crevasses. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's get some of these guys. It's not going to take much, I don't think. These are teeny tiny. Woo. I'm not going to be too fussed about bubbles on these because I dusted them pretty hard. There you go. You too, frog. Oh, I told you what it was. It's a little baby frog. I tried to make this mold, and some reason his hands didn't cast. And I say some reason, but it's obviously, you know, user error, as it always is. Alright, I got a little more mixed up, or a lot more mixed up. I assume at this point of the video I'm going to be muting it a lot because there's a lot of noise going on in my house right now. Well, I'm out of room here. Let me move this guy off stage. We'll come back and I'll use the rest of that resin on something. I don't know. We'll find out. Got this little kitty cat mold. I've got these. What this is ultra fine glitter. Now, if you search for ultra fine glitter, you might not actually get ultra fine glitter. It's kind of a crapshoot. However, if you compare it to the stuff that is sold as nail powder and such, it's the same thing. The only difference is that the nail powders might occasionally have extra stuff in them, like mica or interference. This is actually a holographic glitter, and I don't know, there's a popular company that likes to put premium on this stuff. So anyway, then we just sprinkle some in, dust it on, make some cute kitties. See how it compares to, you know, like chrome pigments or holographic glitter. Looks pretty nice to me. I don't know about you. It's burnishing really nicely too. And on that note, even though this is a holographic glitter, if it was just a regular ultra fine glitter, I could still do this. It's legal. It'll stick to the mold just like pigments will. Okay. Put a little bit. Oh, that's too much. You don't need all that. Ease up. Oh, God, I did it again. There. So, you know, we're not wasting any of it. We don't like to waste stuff. We'll mix it in. That'll trap it in there so it's not all loose and floating. This is all just some leftover stuff from another project that I'm doing that hopefully will see the light of day. I don't have a lot of hope there, but you never know. This is getting ridiculous. Why must you mix so much? Okay, it's a little Wolfhead. Hopefully this takes the rest of it. And that should be a wrap. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back. Okay. Oh God, I've been filming so much stuff. I don't think I filmed these. I think this was just a little side thing I did off camera, but I'm going to show them to you. I haven't looked at them. I kind of peeked inside to see if maybe they worked. Oh wait, that's right. I remember now. I told you I was going to do them, and I showed you me making them, but I didn't tell you what they were. Or did I? It worked. It worked. I think that's the first successful mold I've ever made. Well, I shouldn't say that. We made a little dragon once out of clay, but the master wasn't great. But the mold came out. But anyway, it worked. Yay. Okay. This one, off camera, like I just poured clear into this one on camera, but off camera I sprinkled some chameleon flakes just right on the top. Then I just hit it with some spray paint. Now people always put like a layer of black resin on the back, but I don't think that's really necessary. Just put some paint on it. Hopefully you'll be able to sort of see it like peeking up at the bottom. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. I hope the camera's catching it. It's freaking pretty. Oh, it's stunning. I was trying to get it to look like, you know, an actual crystal. I think we got there. Did we get there? I think we did. Alright. We got two that are good. This one, I know it's going to have some issues because obviously something went wrong with the curing of the silicone, the mixing of the silicone. I don't really know. I had to make some strategic cuts in this mold because otherwise getting them out would have just been too hard. Okay, I think that's good. Gotta be careful because the little feet are still soft. And I overboard them. I don't want any broken toes. This would be 10,000 times easier if I just let it finish curing. Oh, I hope that wasn't a toe. Oh shit, that may have been a toe. Or very well may have been a toe. It's supposed to have 5 toes on the back. They are. Oh, who cares? Nobody cares. I really tried my best to like glue those little feet down, but it's really hard to do. It was extremely difficult. Okay. Just trim up some of the overspill. God, my scissors suck. Made another one of these guys, and the arms didn't cast, but it's still a good mold. And I stash all the little armless frogs in my garden pots and stuff. He's cute, huh? I have a few of these. I think I'm gonna. They're all different shapes, like different species of frogs. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna, I think, cast all of these. He looks a little dull. I feel like I need to go give him a little coat of spray paint, a little lacquer or something. And this was just some cheap ass pendant that I got from that cheap ass site that sells cheap ass stuff. So, last but not least, I think I broke the seal. Excuse you. Excuse you. Got a grip. Okay. I can't. My arm, it hurts. It got bubble there. Well, that's nice. First thing you see is a bubble. Looks like it's kind of dull on the bottom. Okay, let's get some alcohol there. I can't even. I probably poured it a little too thick on top, but I had to do like the second layer, so I was like, just dump it all in. Oh. Working on it here and there over the course of several weeks. I'm gonna go get the dude. Hold on. Alright, he's coming. You know, if I actually tried it one more time, it'd probably come out. Nah. But no. This hurts my arm too much. Oh, here, let's look at this again, because it's stunning. This is really, really pretty. And that's something you can do with chameleon foils, too. Like, they're kind of annoying and stupid, but just dumping them on the back of something like this and sort of letting them shine up. It's pretty easy. I can't. I keep trying, and it keeps...
What? Oh, getting it up?
Yeah. Do you want to just sit down and do it, or you want to? Like, my arm is hurting. I got it mostly, but I can't get to it. Okay. It's like I just can't because my arm's just giving up. I'm gonna grab the snake as well. Okay, we got it. It's a little stupid there, but it worked. It worked. Yay. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. Yay.
And then you can just put a coating on this to shine it up, right?
This, yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
A little discolored over here.
That's just where I missed it.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time there. But it's okay. I could probably just coat the whole thing in UV resin or just lacquer. That's probably what I'll go out and do. It worked. I mean, it's got a few issues, like that bubble. That's definitely an issue. The finish got kind of strange in some spots. I don't know if that's because I didn't put enough powder or it's just the cast. And I could probably kind of mess with the master and refine it, recast it, all that business. But it's fine. But man, that was tough getting it out of there. Of course, you saw he had no problem. It's less of a problem with the mold and more a me problem. So I'm gonna cure this up, throw a coat of lacquer on it, get it outside, get some pictures. I'm glad all these worked out. I mean, every single one of them, I was, oh, I guess we missed it right there with the powder. Whoops. Well, anyway. Most of these I was worried were gonna not come out good. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I don't know if you're seeing that like I'm seeing that. Beautiful. It's picking up those colors. And I didn't use very much either. Just like a little bit of the chameleon foil sprinkled. And I waited until the resin set up a little bit so it didn't sink. Of course, they're just foils. I don't think they could sink. But, oh, that's pretty. I love it. And here's what I cast it from. This was just cheap. Got this for a couple bucks on that one site that sells that cheap stuff. That you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Footage got jacked up or something. I don't know. Anyway, while we were off camera, I went and just added like a little coat of spray paint to it. Try to shine it up. Still kind of dull. I don't really love the colors on this one. I probably could have been a little more mindful. I got kind of a strange texture on it, but you know, it was a test. It's a prototype, but you know, from this is heavy, to this, which is pretty light. Not bad. I gotta figure out where the eyes are. The eyes are kind of weird on the, like the master, and yeah, that's weird. We'll figure it out. Anywho, here's all the extras that we did. I forgot to show you the kitty cats. They're cute. Like normally if you want to get like this much glitter in a casting, like you have to dump quite a bit in there, and you may have seen like I didn't put that much. I mean, I probably put too much really because I had to dump it in the resin, but you don't need a lot to get sort of full coverage. You could do this with most fine glitter. This is ultra fine glitter, and it's ultimately going to work better with ultra fine glitter, but fine glitter, you can kind of get away with it too. Aren't they cute? My friend Jen, she made me buy this mold. She did it, she probably did it a little bit more gracefully than I did, just dumping glitter in, but it's her fault. She made me do it. A little wolf head. I don't know if you, can you see the glitter in it? The glitter is actually standing out quite a bit. I sort of thought it would just get lost in there, but it's there. It's a cute little head. Okay, I went ahead and added some spots to him. Made all of his feet black. I need to trim him. He needs a good little trim up. But we'll do that. I'll get him outside, get some pictures. This one, I don't like it. And I want to fix it. I might ruin it. This is a possibility. You know, it's always a possibility with me. I don't know if that was just like bad color choices or the mold's just not. No, I think the mold's fine. In fact, I'm going to recast this in clear. I'm going to do it the same way I did this bad boy. I'm going to take you through all that. You don't need to watch me do that again, but I'll do it. These are alcohol ink markers. I might just coat it in UV resin or just go out and put lacquer on it. Lacquer's my go-to. It's kind of a thicker type of clear, like varnish. Works really well. It's pretty nice, huh? Do you hate it? Do you hate it? If something comes out like you don't like, you can change it. It doesn't have to stay the way that it comes out of the mold. Yeah, that's pretty. See how much nicer that is? That's way better. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Probably put it on top of a jar or something. It's funny when you make stuff and you're like, what do I do with this? And you just let it sit, and then you do something later on, and suddenly this purple pinky flower is the perfect thing, and it's exactly what you needed. And sometimes things just find you, you know. I might add some color to the frog, give him a little pop of color. You know what? We're here. Let's just do it. See, there we go. This frog just needs some color. That's it. I'll fix him right up, and he'll be beautiful. I might actually go in there and do this to the snake one too, because the color's a little dull. I don't really know what happened there. I think maybe like mixing the interference kind of caused an issue, which I never really had that happen before, but hey, you know, stuff happens. What do you do? Life gives you lemons. Make some lemonade. That's probably a little too dark for this guy. I think I'll just skip the purple as I keep putting more on. Just give him a little. Because it's alcoholic, it's blendable, and it's certainly wash-offable, which is all the more reason to have to go out there, give it a good clear coat, because you don't want it to rub off or wash off. But yeah, here, that's better. He looks better. He look better. Looks better. Okay. Now, the snake. Should we fix the snake? Because it's in pretty bad shape. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna ruin it. I mean, it's not the greatest, so it's okay if we if we have a little play here. Trust me, it'll all work out. What I have here is a blending pen, which I'm pretty sure is just alcohol by itself, but it's in a pen, so you can use it to soften the color a little bit or work out the hard lines. We don't want hard lines. We want it to blend. Alcohol ink markers are blendable, so you can get some nice gradients and stuff. Like, it's just bumming me out because, like, he just, like, the color's just dull. This is the spot that I really hate the most. So hopefully we can just fix that up. And trust me, nobody will ever know. You see how the blue and the pink are mixing to give us a purple? Science. That's pretty. That's way better. I mean, it's got some issues with the texture, and that's just, you know, my shoddy mold making, but we don't have to accept this color. We don't, and we won't. I'll make you shine, snake. I'll make you shine. And because we got that chameleon pigment underneath the mica, it'll still have like the luster because these are transparent. So that's fine. Isn't it getting more pretty? You see, we can fix it. Anyway, I'm just gonna time lapse the rest of this, and I'll spray it and I'll do all that stuff. I'll get it out and show it to you when it's done. Oh yeah, we didn't look at the pendants. I mean, they're all pretty basic. This has, like, this was some of the hand painter's resin that I had left over, and I just globbed it in there. And then it was, like, backed with, like, the black, like that holographic glitter and the leftover resin. I might put, like, a little charm on them or something. I don't know. These make good sort of foundations to just build off of. They would probably look pretty on this one. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Okay, I'll do that, and we'll look at it in the end. Anyway, if you got this far into this video and you're still here, I would like to send you a super special extra thanks for tuning in. All of you that hit the like button and leave comments. I really appreciate it. And hey, don't be afraid to try something. Until next time, folks. Catch you on the next one. Bye.